Thanks for watching 4-Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and this is another edition of Affordable Firsts. And what we have here is the first appearance of a really creepy character who appeared in, obviously, ROM Space Knight comics. This would have been circa 1981. Now, a little bit about ROM. ROM is one of my all-time favorite comics. Loved ROM as a kid. It was one of the ways I came to really appreciate the work of artist Sal Buscema. And we also have an early Frank Miller cover here. And but Bill Mantlo was the writer on ROM, and Sal Buscema, longtime artist. And besides Sal just having an amazingly action-oriented art style, just frantic almost, and I just always liked how he could draw anything. He could draw any kind of subdued scenes, action-packed scenes. Of course, he was very good at those, and he was just perfect for this kind of comic. Lots of action, lots of energy weapons, and lots of drama and melodrama, and just good stuff. But this is the first appearance of a really creepy character. If you know anything about ROM, you know the Dire Wraiths were his villains, creepy aliens, shape changers, very insidious in their tactics for taking over the world and for infiltrating, planets and populations. But anyway, so you had the hybrid, which was the name of the character. You had the hybrid, who was a combination of a wraith and human. And there he is, just a creepy character. And I was saying I was always a big fan of Buscema's art, but this also reminded me, or demonstrated to me for the first time that Sal Buscema could do creepy. Besides doing action-packed superhero comics, he could do creepy stuff as well. Of course, this comic also was just great because it also had the X-Men. It was a two-parter. X-Men didn't show up as much in the first comic, in the first issue, but the second one they showed up just in time for the last page on this one. As far as confronting ROM, they were seen in the beginning and in the end. But this sets up the story just really well. But anyway, first appearance of Hybrid. And if you consider the fact that, the X-Men, people are clamoring for them and excited for them to be included in the Marvel Cinematic Universe now, that, that all kinds of first appearances are really going for, starting to get hot and in demand on the back market. And this is not why we do this, but it's just something, it's just kind of a fun game to play, to find these affordable firsts and see if something happens with them. But first and foremost, it is for the story and art. And this is a fun story, great art, and just a fun time, a good time, for as far as comics are concerned. Now, also, if you consider the fact that the New Mutants movie is putting a horror twist on that, who knows? Some director who grew up on comics may decide one day, hey, Hybrid would make a great addition to a movie. Who knows? But anyway, you can find these fairly affordable on eBay. They kind of run the gamut between anywhere from $7 to $8 to $23, $25. But you can find a good one, very fine or better. If you're patient, you can find one for less than 10. And so they're pretty affordable. But this is ROM number 17, first appearance of Hybrid. This is an affordable first. You should go out and get it. And thanks for watching 4-Color Commentary.